Hello, I'm James Matthews-Paul, here at Graph Expo 2016 with the Show Daily team from PrintingNews.com. I'm joined now by John Crumbaugh, who is Product Manager for Ink and Media at G7 Master for Canon Solutions America. What's the G7 Master bit, John?
So G7 is basically a way of controlling press consistency, and we believe in that at Canon. Our presses on the inkjet side are all G7 certified at our location to make sure our samples and things we're producing at our customers are done as well as possible, as consistently as possible.
Okay, fantastic. Now, I know that your specialism is ink and media, obviously, but I want to ask, with the growing relevance of production inkjet in the printing industry, the choice of media actually becomes much more important, doesn't it? Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, very much so. As new medias become available, basically they open up new markets for the production inkjet industry. Whereas it began in statement printing and transactional printing, because that's the only papers that were available, 20, 24-pound bond. But as that's expanded, into trans promo and then direct mail, now general commercial and specialty. So each time a new paper comes out, it becomes more relevant to the industry, and it helps grow where inkjet makes sense.
Okay. And how would you say that Canon is addressing compatibility issues between printers and media?
Well, the biggest way is really working with our partners. We have practically every mill in North America, Europe, and we work with the mills. With inkjet, the presses can do what they can do, but the mills, by bringing new papers to market that are focused on inkjet, new technologies like our color grip technology that expands and makes paper more basically democratic, that we can print on more things, that's really how we're addressing it.
And can you give me some examples of some of the papers, some of the stocks that you think are really creative or fun to work with?
So, some of the really fun ones that are new to inkjet, as far as people printing on them, are some of the laid, the linens, things that have textures, that have more tactile feel. That's what's exciting people right now. Things that are high PPI papers for inkjet, Bible papers, very, very lightweight papers for inkjet, because it's kind of challenging what people are used to, groundwood papers for inkjet. So that makes it interesting, but once again, more relevant to more markets, and it just brings out that creativity in the people who are doing the printing.
That's fantastic. Well, I'm going to talk to you after this interview about some paper that I saw in Germany, a Drupa, which is made from beer.
Oh, very cool.
Which is brilliant. I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. But just finally, what do you hope the big takeaways are from Graph Expo and from the Canon booth here?
Well, I think at the Canon booth we're showing the i300, which is sheet-fed inkjet, in that's actually real, ready to go, and live in production shops. We're showing some amazing samples up there on gloss papers, things that are kind of changing what I think people are used to seeing from inkjet. Inkjet's really arrived, and it's relevant for really almost all forms of print today.
John Crumbaugh, thank you very much for joining us here at Graph Expo.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.